Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more of the Apothecary Diaries, you guys. Last time was so good. We had fun, we had drama, we had sweetness, we had some spiciness. Got a little bit of spice in there. Oh, Buffy is making herself known. Yes, indeed. But yeah, so something's going on out there. So yeah, we had a really good one last time. Very curious to see where it's all going because they keep on dropping like some hints with Lakan, and I'm like, I don't know exactly where that's going, but I'm not loving it. I'm not loving his vibe, guys. I'll just be honest with you. So I'll briefly get into the previous episode. Before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on the YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, so we had a really good one last time. We're finally going to get the meaning of the blue roses, as was hinted by Lakan at the end of the last episode. The name of this episode is Blue Roses, so, you know, I feel like that's the only major thing left from the opening that we really don't have any idea about. And I actually asked about it last time. I'm like, oh yeah, Blue Roses. Have we really seen anything with that? And it's no, apparently we're getting there. So we had this really sweet episode with Lihaku and just like his little love story with Pyrene. And we got to learn more about her and what she's done for Maomao and kind of like being Maomao's basically like her mother. Like, I mean, she calls them her sisters, but like for real, like they really helped raise her, and like it's just so sweet that like her dad took her in and the sisters like really kind of took her in and everything, and just I'm so happy that she had that, because as much as she kind of talks about love like it's this foreign thing to her, and you know, she says she didn't have a mother and everything, which it's so sad what happened with her mother. She's absolutely right. She really did not get any of what she needed from her actual mother, but I'm so glad for her sake that she did have people around her who loved her and cared for her, and quite literally even like physically like breastfed her and everything. And I think of how much worse it could have been had, you know, they not been there for her. So it's not saying that her situation is perfect by a long shot, but I'm grateful at least she had that. So, of course, we got Jealous Jinshi, which, as you know, is my favorite Jinshi. As much as I hate to see him, like, oh, I just know, guys, when he walked in on Lihaku, just tripping. Oh my God. Worst timing. And Maomao has the worst, like, just blind spot for all of this that just makes it's just hilarious, like an awful comedy of errors. It's so good. So yeah, guys, I had a lot of fun with it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do. We still have the Suirei mystery to resolve. That's not resolved. We still have the stuff going on with Lakan. There's something going on with Blue Roses. We don't know. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of the Apothecary Diaries? Let's do this. Yay! Oh my God! Whereas she and I are preggo at the same time. Oh, look at, she's like gonna have a little baby sibling. Oh, that is so precious. Oh, she's thinking maybe I should settle down too. What'd you draw? Oh, she wants you to draw for her. Oh, she drew you a mushroom. Maybe not draw the poisonous ones, because then she'll want them and they're poisonous. Oh God. You could probably dye like white roses, but maybe Suire can grow them. Because she had that whole garden. Oh, great. There's another garden party? Good God. Oh, it's probably been like a year since the last one, huh? Yeah, but you know things. Would she know something about these blue roses from... Oh. Yeah, roses are more of a summer thing than a spring thing, right? Or at least like late spring? I don't know. Well, I don't know about this particular region of the world, but... You guessed it. Oh, interesting. I see. Oh, that creepy smile. So she is hoping to get some revenge or something in this? How are you doing? We haven't seen you in a hot minute. Right. Are we building like a greenhouse for growing? Oh, I'm sorry, what? We're going to trick them basically into thinking. Yeah. Did she? Oh, did she? Yes, she opened her wound. How does she open her wound? Oh, did you go a little too far, honey? She shouldn't be carrying the roses. We gotta get it just right. It's gotta be nice and steamy. If it's too hot, they'll die. But it's gotta be warm enough to make them think it's later in the season. A gift? Ooh, snacks! We kind of have a history with them. They're not messing with Maomao. Ah, okay, yeah. We don't want... They have to get just the right amount of water, light, and... Yeah, we're going to be able to do this in a month? I mean, this is a good idea, though. We got to keep them warm. Yeah. Wow, she's putting so much into this. She's got something planned with Lakan here. She's putting this much work into it. Oh, so we slept for a few minutes? Oh. Oh, we got a nice manicure. Pretty. Oh, maybe we could give you manicures so that you stop staring. Yeah, once you see like someone in her position doing something, that's going to set a big trend. Is she feeling a little too pregnant? Oh, okay. Oh, we're hiding the pregnancy. Okay. Would it maybe be bad if everyone got wind of that? Because we know how she was targeted last time, like they were trying to poison her and everything. Do we have a bloom? Do we have bloom? Oh, we have a bloom! We have bloomage. It's amazing. We might just make it. Yeah. Oh, now she can sleep. She's asleep now. Night, night. Hey. Oh, she's gonna look like death warmed over. Yeah, she does. She's not look well. Oh, honey, go get some rest. Oh, that's so pretty. Ah, wouldn't you like to be there right now? Just, I think it was Lolan. Lolan. Yeah. Oh, here comes, so there, we're kind of asking, oh, we have rainbow roses, and there's blue roses in there. We have enough just to show off. They are very pretty. Kind of like the rose version of Crazy Daisies. Everyone knows he's like a favorite, but they don't know the real reason why. They just, yeah. Oh. The real problem is not being able to read the situation. Yeah. What's going on there? They had mentioned that she favored him. She's been really busy with the roses. Are we about to give a blue rose? We have something for you. They look pretty good. I mean, they look like roses. They're just young roses. Yeah. Oh, she has her ways. On the inside. Ooh, yeah, that's just, well, I mean, that's pretty common now. Like, that's how they get a lot of different flowers. Oh. Gotcha. So that's why they have a little thing around them. Yeah, what was actually hard was getting them not to bloom when they're not in season. Oh, okay. That's probably a pretty good. Oh, look at them all together. You're kidding. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. Cat's foot, and you are a kitty girl, so. Oh, the color. I mean, I like kind of the peachy for spring. It's very pretty. Is that what we're doing? We're setting him up? How so? I'm so curious. Oh, did we set up the blue roses on purpose? Because I was going to say, if that has something to do with her and her mom, I would be willing to bet that... Oh! I thought we were doing like a shadow people thing at first, just for budget reasons, but wow. Wow, you literally just see human beings as like objects. Wow. Oh, it's the nails. He's not used to the nails. Is that what she... Oh. Is that Maomao? So she's the only one he doesn't see that way. That's crazy. What does that say, though? I mean, I don't care for him at all. I don't think he's supposed to be a good or likable person. But dang, if he doesn't feel a certain way for Maomao, you guys. She's the only one that he doesn't see as a pawn or a stone or just a literal faceless object to which he uses to achieve his agenda. Right? So was the manicure part of her plan to kind of like get his attention or throw him off guard? Or is there something more? She's looking to like knock him down a little bit, is what it sounds like. He said the provocation didn't work. Okay. Question. Maomao even said, I don't know, maybe it's something somebody uses to woo women. I just feel like, in my heart, he probably used to give the mom blue roses. And Maomao was probably aware of that. He probably was still bringing them around when he was trying to come and buy her. That's my theory on this, okay? Give him what they've given me. And she was supposed to like take the bait and get upset about it or have some kind of reaction to it. And instead she did the thing with the manicures because that is something that he would have been used to from his time with the mom. Does that make any sense? I don't know. You tell me. That was such a good episode, you guys. Wow, we have a lot going on. So we have, I don't know what exactly they're getting at with the, with Lakan. We know that the dad is like favored by the emperor's mom, right? So what is that about? It seems like they even said like it's a very tricky situation when you start making the whole concubine thing very political. It gets very, very messy very fast because you're almost like, it's almost less like I'm picking a girl I like because we need babies, and it becomes more of an alliance kind of thing. And we know even from what they've told us in the past, like, didn't they say Gyokyo's like home region is really favored now because she's his favorite and everything? So some of it can't even be helped. But like the fact that this seems to have been a strategy move on his mother's part, what is that about? And what we know that like he's not super into Lakan. So like where is this going? What is that about? Very, very interesting. We have another garden party. This one thankfully was a lot less eventful than the last one. But at this one we didn't have Maomao getting to be all pretty and in the middle of everything, and this time she was dead on her feet and trying to hold it together, getting these stinking roses. I thought she did an excellent job. The rainbow roses were so pretty too. And yeah, what did I say? I said she was going to dye them. She's going to dye the roses. I mean, that's pretty common now because like you go into a grocery store floral section and like one of my personal favorites is Crazy Daisies. Like I love Crazy Daisies. They're like those rainbow daisies. And yeah, I don't think daisies grow like that. That is a man-made thing. But yeah, of course, you know, she probably was like one of the first people to ever think of that or at least implement it. I'm still really curious about this little subtle war she has going on with Lakan. I feel like the roses were probably his dig at her, or his trying to get her attention maybe. Not so much a dig. Like, I think he really does care about her, and he wants to get attention from her, even if it's bad attention. Like, he wants to get a rise out of her. He wants to do something to make her acknowledge his existence. And she is kind of playing her own game over here. I think maybe the manicures were part of that. I don't know, because she was saying if she had balsam, she could really make them really red. And he was saying, oh, the ones I remember were from balsam. And I'm like, If I had to guess, I'd say the roses were something he used to woo the mom. She's aware of that. He was trying to get her riled up. And she, in turn, is gonna, first off, not get riled up and not give him what he wants, but kind of play her own moves. Like, if this is a game of chess, she's got her own moves planned, you know? Very, very interesting, you guys. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm wondering where all this is going. Because Lakan, see, I always thought she got her smarts from her adopted dad, and I think she did. She got all the apothecary knowledge, the way he taught her to kind of like think and see the world and everything. Very, very important. I never want to undermine her adopted dad at all because I love him, and I think I'm so, like I said, I'm so grateful for him and for the people who were like in her life for her that were a positive influence. However, I'm starting to see now that just biologically speaking, I think she got a lot of that like strategy and kind of like a lot of the intelligence from Lakan as well. So imagine how freaking smart she is, having been, you know, she's got his, like, inherited that trait from him, and the dad is so smart and so skilled and really taught her. And she's been raised in, like, she's very observant of everything around her. And honestly, the area she was raised in is not that dissimilar from the palace. And in terms of like a social experiment, you get to see a lot of different stuff going on in the brothel district. You see a lot of people from all different walks of life, I'm sure. And you learn a lot about relationships, about human behavior, about all of that. It's a big hub of social psychology, I'm positive. So I don't know. I know Lakan is smart, but I almost feel like with all that going for her, I feel like Maomao can probably outsmart him. But I don't know where exactly they're going with this. Like, are we going to have a big battle of wits? Are we just going to try to, like, needle each other? Like, what are we doing here? Like, she seems set on revenge. So I don't know. I'm so here for it, though. I really, really am. And the next one is called Balsam and Wood Sorrel. So, yeah. There you go. All right, guys. That was an excellent episode. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm so here for what. And we still have not checked in about Sui Ray or anything. So we still have a lot of stuff up in the air that we can come back and revisit. I imagine a lot of it will get carried over into season 2. I'm so excited to see more, but I cannot believe that next week is my last batch. I watch them 2 at a time, which means next week I'm finishing off the season, and I'm so sad about it. But I'm excited, though, to see what they do, and I'm happy to hear at least that, you know, we do have a season 2 to look forward to. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.